The sea, it called me. So I went. I found a freshwater stream running into the sea, and here I was able to sit for a while and cleanse my feet in the icy cold flowing water, increasing blood flow and releasing endorphins. It was the perfect way to cool down in the boiling hot summer's sun. The colours of the rocks look majestic under the water, shimmering under sunlight and smooth underfoot. I sat for a while and watched a seabird walk the rocks, gathering its lunch, and wound away a majestical hour on the shoreline, a magnificent array of textures and colours, an evidence of our amazing sea life. It was wonderful to be tangible and present with something usually so far out of reach. The sun was hot. The taste in my mouth was salty. The sea whispered upon the waves. Sharing this space with other holiday makers upon the beach, a reminder of how we are drawn to the solace of nature during our downtime. But for today, it was time to say goodbye to the beach. See you again tomorrow. The next morning gave us the most magnificent sunrise, with the most beautifully packaged milk, and breakfast in hand. It was set to be a good start. Out of the cottage window were twisting alleyways with buildings of candy colours. Interesting nooks and crannies it was time to explore. Street sellers, thrift shops, cafes galore. A band in the square entertaining us all. A golden-haired lady with a fairy ring. Then time for an ice cream, a sit and a sing. A stroll on the beach with crashing waves, warm water swell and a salty breeze. The feel of sand between your toes was the end to a perfect day. The next morning I wanted to head to the rockpools and explore the beach's vegetation and life. It fascinates me how each beach is so unique, each with its own energy and personal offering. I did find some life within the rock pools, some scuttling crabs, some anemones and shrimps, all in their own little ecosystem, patiently waiting the tide's return to take them back again to sea. I can take great lessons from nature. This beach had the most pink shells I have ever seen concentrated in one area. Mounds and mounds of them, all over the beach and piled up in between rocks. But the sea, it was calling me. It was time. I needed to get out onto the water. I met a lady who told me to give a man a few quid down at the end of the pier and he'd take me out on a boat. So of course, this is what I did. The boat was fast. The sea was calm on the way. We landed on and explored a small island. On the boat's return, the sea was rough. The waves splashed high into my face, and it was awesome. The sea, it called me, and I went. But now it's time for me to return home with a grateful heart and thanks to the majestic wonders of the sea.